Hello friend, this is lecture 5 of index number, and today we are going to see some of the typical example of index number. Question number 7, section D of exercise 1. The price of 3 items among the 5 fuel items increased by 50, 90 and 110% in the year 2015 as compared to the base year 2014. The price of other 2 items decreased by 5% and 2% respectively. If the ratio of importance of these 5 items 5 is to 4 is to 3 is to 2 is to 1, then find index number of the fuel prices for the year 2015. See friend, price of 3 items among 5 increased by 50, 90 and 110%. So from product A, B, C, 50, 90 and 110% price increase respectively. So index number for this 3 product is 100 plus 50% increase, so 150. For B it is 100 plus 90% increase, so 190, and for C it is 100 plus 110, so is equal to 220. And rest 2 item D and E, price of these 2 items are decreased by 5% and 2%. So far 100 minus 5% for D it is 95, and for E 100 minus 2 is equal to 98. So I for A 150, for B 190, for C 320, for D 95 and E 98. Now importance of this 5 item, that is what? Weight. The weight of this item are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So simply put this figure in weight column 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the sum is quite easy now. I into W, and then put this IW and sigma W in the following formula. So your index number is 168.8. Question number 13. If sigma P1 Q0 is to sigma P0 is equal to 5 is to 3, and sigma P1 Q1 is to sigma P0 Q1 is equal to 3 is to 2. Compute Laspierre, Passe and Fisher index number. See friend, here sigma P1 Q0 is to sigma P0 Q0, and that is 5 is to 3. So we put it in this manner: sigma P1 Q1 upon sigma P0 Q0 is equal to 5 by 3, and sigma P1 Q1 upon sigma P0 Q1 is equal to 3 is to 2. So sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0, this is what? This is the equation for Laspierre's index number. So simply put this figure in Laspierre index number. So Laspierre index number, first we write down the formula: sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0 into 100. So 5 upon 3 into 100. So Laspierre index is equal to 166.67. Now for Passe, we have already sigma P1 Q1 upon sigma P0 Q0, it is 3 by 2. Put this 3 by 2 in Passe's formula, so you will get Passe's index number 150. And then Fisher, we have already worked out Laspierre and Passe index number, so put this answer of Laspierre and Passe in Fisher's formula, you will get Fisher's index number 158.12. Now question number 14 friend. If the ratio of Laspierre and Passe's index number is 4 is to 5, Fisher index number is 150, then find out Passe's index number. Again I repeat the question: ratio of Laspierre and Passe index number is 4 is to 5, and Fisher's index number is 150. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate Passe's index number. So we write IL upon IP, because ratio of Laspierre and Passe is 4 by 5. So we write in this manner: IL upon IP is equal to 4 upon 5. So IL is equal to, we write 4 by 5 IP. It's a cross multiplication. Again friend, first we write IL upon IP, and that is equal to 4 upon 5. So therefore IL is equal to what? We say 4 by 5 IP. Now Fisher's formula is what? IF is equal to under root IL into IP. We have already Fisher's index in the example. So therefore we put 150 is equal to IL is equal to what? 4 by 5 IP, and multiplication IP, we put IP itself. Now what we do? If we eliminate under root sign, then we have to make a square of 150, that is 22,500, and that 4 by 5, if we move on other side, then it is pi by 4 is equal to IP square. So therefore 28,125 is equal to IP square. So IP is equal to what? 168.71. Now question number 6. The price of wheat is increased by 70%. Price of rice increased by 40% in the year 2015 with respect to the year 2010. Price of bajri decreased by 25%. Price of oil increased by 40%, and the price of ghee decreased by 5%. If importance of oil in this is 3 times, again, if the importance of oil is 3 times and rice is double that of ghee, and importance of wheat and bajri is double than that of rice, then find the index number of the group of these 5 items and interpret. So first of all, there are total 5 items. First item we write wheat, then we write rice, bajri, oil, ghee and total. What they given us? They given us that the price of wheat is 70% increase. So in the base year, if price of wheat is 100, then it is increased by 70%. So index number for wheat is equal to 170. So I for wheat is 170. It's clear. Okay. Price of rice is increased by 40%. So 100 plus 40 is 140. Price of bajri is decreased by 25%. So 100 minus 25, so 75. Price of oil is increased by 40%. So 100 plus 40 is equal to 140. And price of ghee is decreased by 5%. So we write 100 minus 5, 95. Now what about the weight? They give us that if the importance of oil is 3 times and rice is double that of ghee, so we assume here importance of ghee is 1. Then importance of oil is 3 times to ghee. So we write 3 in oil column, but the oil row, and we write rice 2 because rice is double than that of ghee. So we write 2 in rice column. Again I repeat, here what they say in the example, they say that importance of oil is 3 times than that of ghee. So if importance of ghee is 1, then importance of oil is 3. And rice is double than that of ghee. If importance of ghee is 1, then rice is, for rice it is 2. And importance of bajri and wheat and bajri is double than that of rice. So importance of rice is 2 and wheat is double than that of rice. That means it is 4. And similar thing for the bajri, that is also 4. So now weight is for wheat 4, rice 2, bajri 4, oil 3 and ghee 1. And now multiply this IW and put this sigma. Now next question. Calculate real wages of a worker from the following data about their monthly wages. Find the purchasing power of the money in the year 2015 considering the year 2008 as a base. Year 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, average monthly wages 15,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 22,000 and 25,000 respectively. Cost of living index 120, 180, 205, 220, 235 and 260 is given. Now what is the formula for real wages? The formula for the real wages is what? average monthly wages divided by cost of living index number into 100. This is the formula. Again I repeat, average monthly wages divided by cost of living index number into 100. This is the formula for real wages. So make a table. First we write year, then we write average wages, then we write cost of living index, and the real wages, average monthly wages divided by cost of living index number into 100. So in 2010, 15,000 divided by 120 into 100, so 12,500 is real wages. For 2011, it is 18,000 divided by 180 into 100, so 10,000 is real wages. So on for 2012, 13, 14 and 15 we calculate. Now the question is the purchasing power of money. In the question they ask us to calculate purchasing power of money for 2015 in compared to the base year 2008. So for that we have to make a one step. The step is put it in this fashion. If 260 is index number, then 100 is the index number of 2008. Again I repeat, if 260 is index number of 2015, then 100 is index number for 2008. So if 1 rupee is the value, then how much the purchasing power of the money? Again I repeat the step. 260 is to 100, so 1 rupee is to how much? So we make a cross multiplication, then 100 multiplied by 1 divided by 260, our answer is 0.38. So purchasing power of money in the year 2050 in the context of base year 2008 is 0.38 rupees. Friend, now question number 6 of section F. The index number and weight for the group of item for living in the industrial worker in Ahmedabad city in the year 2014 and 15 are as follows. Find the cost of living index number of an industrial worker. If the wages of worker is increased by 5% in the year 2015, then this rise sufficient to compensate the rise in the price 2015. Group of item is given, weight for 2014 and 15, index number for 2014 and 15 is given. See here, index number is given, price is not given. Here what? Index number is given. So what we have to work out? First we make a table like that. First we write group of items, then we write W. Index number for 2014 we term as I1 and index number of 2015 we term as I2. We put the figures in the column which are given in the example, and then we make multiplication of I1W and I2W, and then try to find the index number of 2014 as well as 2015. So in that case, index number of 2014 is 239.41 and index number of 2015 is 253.44. So in compared to 2014, in the year 2015 there is a rise of 14.03% in the cost of living index of an industrial worker. So percentage of increase is equal to how much? If we take 239.41 index number in 2014, then it is 100%. So how much percent increase? It is 14.3% increase is to how much? Again I repeat the step. 239.41 is to 100, then 14.03% is to how much? So that is equal to 5.86%. If the wages of worker is increased by 5% in the year 2015, then this rise is not sufficient enough to compensate the rise in price, because rise in price is 5.86% and we as a management increase salary of worker by 5%. So this 5% is not enough. We have to increase salary at least more than 6% to compensate this price rise. Now Now question number 10. Index number of food and clothing among the different groups of cost of living are 150 and 224.7 respectively for the year 2015. The price of fuel has increased by 220%. The expense on rent has increased from 4,000 to 6,000. And the miscellaneous expenses increased by 1.75 times. If the expenditure for the four groups are 40%, 18%, 12% and 20% respectively, then find the cost of living index for the year 2015 and interpret your answer. So there are total 5 items: food, fuel, rent, miscellaneous and clothing. They straight away given us the index number for food is 150 and for clothing it is 224.7. So we write in food row it is 150 and in clothing row it is 224.7 in index number column. Now for fuel they say that it is increased by 220%. So simply we write 100 plus 220 is equal to 320 for fuel. In case of rent, it has been increased from 4,000 to 6,000. That means 6,000 is our P1 and 4,000 is our P0. So we apply that formula, 6,000 divided by 4,000 into 100. So index number of rent is 150. And in case of miscellaneous, it is increased by 1.75 times. 1.75 times matlab 100 plus 175. So is equal to 275. 100 plus 175 is equal to 275. Now wait, the expenditure for four groups are 40%, 18%, 12% and 20%. So 40% for food, 18% for clothes, 12% for fuel and 20% for rent. So out of total 100%, 40, 12, 20 and 18 subtract kar lo. So remaining 10% is for miscellaneous. What they write in the question, they suggest that the expenditure for the four group are. So here order of the four item are, first item is what? Food. Second item is what? Cloth. Third item is fuel and the fourth one is rent. So in that order they give us the weight. So that's why I write 40% for food, I write 18%, that second item is clothing, so I write 18% for clothing, then 12% for fuel and 20% for rent. And for miscellaneous nothing is mentioned. So out of 100, 40, 12, 20 and 18 subtract kar lete, so 10% is balance. So that is for miscellaneous, because here weight is given in percentage. So maximum percentage is 100. So out of 100, 40, 18, 12, 20 is subtract. So remaining 10% is for miscellaneous item. And now then IW and find sigma IW and put all those figures in formula sigma IW upon W. The answer is 196.35. So there is a 96.35% increase in compared to base year.